after leaving Zimbabwe at 9 years and coming back after 21 years, he is saying he no longer remembers the native language. He also no longer remembers where he was living. He only recognizes the name of the city and mentioned it as Masvingo, but he no longer knows any relatives. So let's get into a video where he was interviewed before we go into the discussion.
Social welfare officials were busy contacting relatives and contacts of these 7. And Mr. Mabugu from Masvingo says he lost his language and his contacts in Zimbabwe, whilst in the States, despite leaving this country aged 9 years, and is now 30.
I have no idea. I can't speak Shona anymore. I don't understand it.
You forgot it?
I forgot it.
You were born where?
Here, in Masvingo.
And you grew up where?
In the United States, in Pennsylvania.
You went to the States when?
When I was 9 years old. Yeah, it went away. I don't even understand it.
That we have seen the video. The first question is it possible for someone to say that at 9 years you were speaking Shona and achagoni kutaura Shona? So I was actually in the comment section. I want you to see the comments that are there. So this person who actually commented and said, yeah, I'm a linguistic therapist here. It is impossible to forget language at 9 years, regardless of household language or whatever. The accent is not pure English. It's not pure American. Number 1, it is acquired, mixed. Number 2, it is mixed with accent of origin Shona. And when this young man actually said, I was born in Masvingo, that is exactly a giveaway that this guy is actually good at Shona. So this person I went to say, hey, just tell this person, this man, you are in Zimbabwe, taura ako Shona or wakumshakwenyu. So are we saying that this person is actually telling the truth or not? Parents who are in the diaspora, this is another big lesson for you, a very big lesson. I saw someone commenting that the blame falls on his parents. Right here in Cape Town, I see a lot of folks who speak to their kids in English. Chete. I'm often overwhelmed with the need to tell them kuti chibaranzi chiri serious. Why is it when parents take their children to the diaspora, munotanga kuti vana venyu vataure English? It seems like parents kana mwana wavo aenda kuchando vanoda kuti mwana ake aramba achitaura chirungu. Why is it you deprive your children kutaura either Ndebele, Shona or whatsoever? But you see now the consequences of doing that thing. This man is now 30 years. And the reason why he was deported is because this young man anga ari mu jail. So it is being said that the American government actually said you are no longer a good citizen in our country, so you need to go back to Zimbabwe. Now this young man is homeless. He has nowhere to go. But the interesting part is how is he able to explain to mention the name Masvingo? Quite a comment even. So what do you think about this story? What can you learn as someone who is in the diaspora on this story of this young man? Let's go again in the comment section. I saw someone who said, my cousin left when she was 6 years. She can speak Ndebele. I guess it depends on the parents. People want their kids to speak English. But this one is saying the cousin of his actually left Zimbabwe when she was 6, but she can still speak Ndebele. So she's saying kuti chiri kuita kuti mwana agone Shona Ndebele iye kuti vabereki vake vanototaurawo Ndebele despite kuti vari kunze kwenyika. So parents, you are warned again. If you have children in the diaspora, make sure that you don't make a mistake of forgetting where you came from, so that you end up with taura language. We have so many friends, my cousin ekwana tete ekwana choti mwana yakaya kana chinzi ari ku UK, that person cannot even speak Shona. Agona chirungu. So you see the challenge. But now the question about this young man is, we have no history. You see, let me go to this comment. You said, please complete the story. With whom did he live at the young age? Why he deported? What has he been doing at his livelihood there? We don't have information now. Pakaenda ku America, akaenda nani? Paita ku America ikoko aita nezvei? Pakadeportiwa. So are we saying kuti ku America ikoko angaugara ega? What really happened? Are we saying kuti my relatives akaenda naye nawo ku America esakamuabandona. What is really happening to this young man? So we have some missing information here, but this is something that you need to learn. I just made this video so that if you are living in the diaspora, you can see. So now let's go to the issue of planning, of investing to your raw home, or to your ebe, we invest kumusha kwenyu. You see, if he was someone who had invested in Zimbabwe, that means as a deport wake, this person actually anepe kutangira. But because munhu uyo kuti akaendawo ari mwana mudiki, and the parents, I don't think they ever invested back home. Now that this guy is back home, that means my parents akakainvesta, they ango deportwa auya achizogara kumba kwavo. But now the parents have nothing here in Zimbabwe, so this guy is probably going to be homeless. And you know, us as Zimbabweans, kana ndikutona makomensi evanhu ndekutoti shamwari wakutozvionera, welcome back to Zimbabwe. So which means kuti a lot of people are not sympathizing with this guy. They're actually saying kuti you are back and you need to face reality of life here in Zimbabwe. So it is a warning to someone who is in the diaspora, whether you're working in South Africa, whether you're working in the UK, that you also need to invest before things get out of hand. Because now that this young man is homeless, akutogara kana kuhome pakutoda well wishes and toti let's help this young man. I also saw this comment of people saying that this young man is actually lying. It's only because of pride. It's very possible kuti munhu wofunga kuti wakaita 30 years, wakaita 21 years uri kuAmerica, then you come back here in Zimbabwe usina chawinacho. First lutanga kuzvibvunza kuti achako accepta as a family member ndiani, kuti wakatobvawo uchifarisa vabereki vako wakatobva vasingachatauri nehama. So this is another warning. If you live, you need to live in good books, because you never know what is going to happen to you when you go there kuma diaspora. Kuna vanhu kuti kana akuenda kudiaspora anosara anosiya anesana nevanhu. It's not good, because you never know kuti what's waiting for you there. Unosvika ukadepotwa, then you come back with nothing. Who is going to accept you? Iwakabva usina maguma relationships akanaka nevanhu. So there's this sumo inoti natsakwa wabva kwaunoenda usiku. So let me also add on panyaya culture. As someone who's in diaspora, there's no need for you to abandon your culture because you are now living in the USA, you in the UK. Home is home. Shona ngaingotaurika pamba. Despite kuti kumwana ari kudzidza kunzvimbo inotaura kana English, you should make sure that you incorporate Shona, your local language, so that when your children come back, kuno abazo feel uncomfortable. Because I've noted that tikati family gatherings with family kwedu, when those kids vekuna na USA, when they UK, when they come, they will be just quiet. Social life yabo yakatodhakwa because they cannot